So if you saw my thumbnail, that's right. Today, I'm going to tell you something that you need to know about how banking and credit bureaus look at you. And I'm telling you this from the inside because I worked in banking for 15 years. So y'all better hold on this one. Thank you guys for tuning in to Starr Knows Credit. On this channel, we talk everything personal and business credit and everything else that's going to help us level up and get the bag and be our best version. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Starr Carter, and if this is your first time looking at this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you stick around and decide to be a subscriber and watch some of my other videos. And if you're returning, I sure do appreciate you guys. As of today's video, I am almost to 12,000 subscribers. So this channel has grown tremendously in just the last 3 weeks, guys. I went from 800 to almost 12,000. So you really are enjoying the gems that I've been dropping. Y'all been picking them up. You've been emailing me and letting me know how I can help you out. And I'm telling you guys, I appreciate it. And if you have emailed me and I haven't got back to you, trust me, I'm on the way. I'm going to get with you. No worries, okay? So let's get into today's video. That's what you're here for, and that's what I'm going to deliver. So first thing I need you guys to know, y'all got to stop looking at credit bureaus and banking industry as just agencies and lenders. You have to look at them as for what they are. They are businesses, okay? And if you're in business, your job, your goal is to make money, okay? So credit bureaus, banks, they are for profit. They are around to make money off of your money in some way, in some form, okay? So when you look at it from a different perspective, it will make all this that I'm gonna talk about today, it's gonna make it make sense to you. And then you will operate differently when it comes to your money going forward. That is the goal. I'm hoping that you will operate different when it comes to your money going forward, okay? That's the goal. Now, you notice that when I said credit bureaus and banks are businesses, I did not list credit unions. And the reason why I did not list credit unions, because credit unions are non-profit entities. They are non-profit financial institution. So what that means is all the money that credit unions make, they give it back to their members in the form of low interest rates on the money that they lend to you and higher interest rates on your money that you have in your savings, money markets, certificates, and those type of things. They are trying to be an advocate for you. Versus a bank is for profit. So the money that they make does not come back to you as their customer. See, there's a difference between a customer and a member. In a credit union, you are a member. You help set the rules, okay? You help set the rules of the credit union. They have annual meetings that you can go and vote and do all those type of things on. When you are a banking customer, that's what you are. You are a customer. You're no different than somebody going in Walmart and buying a product, okay? You are a customer. You are a consumer of the products that they are trying to sell to you in the form of loans, credit cards, debit cards, checking accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, whatever it is, because they're going to take your money and invest it somewhere else to make them money. And when they make money, they're not passing that money down to you as the consumer or the customer in lower interest rates or in higher interest rates for your savings and your different and for dividends. They give that money to their shareholders, and their shareholders are some big wigs that you don't even know. You are the shareholder in a credit union, okay? Your $5 or your $25 or whatever it is that you put in to join that credit union, that makes you a shareholder in that company, okay? So let's look at it from that point of view, all right? Hey y'all, real quick, if you're into handmade bath and body items, then visit my online store at scentpurplist.com and browse through an array of handmade items such as aromatherapy candles, skincare, cold processed soaps, jewelry, room spray, spiritual tool, and so much more. 95% of the items are handmade by me, your girl Starr. So use code YouTube to get 25% off your purchase and get sent personalized today, guys. Now let's get back to today's video. So with that being said, and I told you, credit bureaus and banks, they work hand in hand as far as where it comes to lending you guys money. Now, when you have fair credit, I ain't say bad credit, but fair to good credit, not excellent credit or exceptional credit, fair to good credit. You somewhere over 600, but you're not quite over, I say 680 or 690. You somewhere in that middle, okay? They make more money off of you because of the higher interest rates. Somebody that has a 750 and up to an 850, they don't make as much interest because your interest rate is lower. So what does all that means? That means that when your credit is fair to good, you pay more money for some of the same products as far as credit products than somebody that has an excellent or an exceptional score. So take, for instance, two people can be going to a car dealership and can be looking at the exact same car, okay? So the person that has a 650 score and the person that has a 800 or 750 score, 9 times out of 10, their interest rates are going to be completely different because they over here have the credit to get the lower interest rate, okay? And the person over here with the lower credit score, they're going to base their credit score off of, their interest rate off of their credit score. So you pay more money for the same product, okay? You also can pay more money when it comes down to insurance, to whether you got to put a deposit down on your apartments when you first get an apartment and stuff like that. The more your credit is in the fair to good category, you pay more money. So the banks know that. And it's because of the interest, the higher interest that they charge on your credit card or on your personal loans and on your car loans that they're able to make a profit off of those high interest rates. When you carry a balance with a credit card that has an 18% APR or a 20, 25, 27% APR, they are making money off of you carrying a balance. But if you pay it off every time, that's free money to you, and all you're doing is getting the rewards. Your account is dead to them in essence because they're not making any money off of you. You are just reaping the rewards of having the card. If you have miles points or cash back points or whatever the different 5X and all the different categories for different credit cards that's out there now, if you're paying your balance off every time you use the card, they're not making any money off of you. They want the ones that are going to carry a balance because that's how they make money. All right. Just same way as banks. Banks have to pay the credit bureaus to pull your credit. It's not free for them to pull your credit. And guess what? The credit bureaus charge them more for the ones that have the subprime credit scores because they know they're going to make more money off of you. Are you following me, y'all? You got to understand, these are businesses. These are businesses. They're not for you. They are for staying in business. So when you have bad credit, or not, like I said, bad credit, it's hard to get credit. Because of your credit profile, it's saying that the likelihood of you paying your debts back is slim to none. See, that's what the credit profile come into play. They're trying to see how good you are with your credit. So if you're in the fair over 600 to 650, 660, up to good, you're kind of in the good range right there, they like that. So it's up to you to have smart money decisions with your money and understand that these people are making money off of you. And that's money that could be in your pocket instead of theirs. If you get everything in financial straight. Stop taking out credit that you don't need. to buy things you really can't afford. That's how they get you. You know you don't need that 20 or 30 or 40 or $50,000 car, but because somebody else have it, you go out and you get in debt, and then you car broke, okay? And you're paying more money for that car, you know what I'm saying, than what you would if you was to save the money and put as much money down and maybe finance a smaller amount. You know, or look for rebates. Go rate shopping before you even go look for a car, okay? Have a credit union already available. I did a short on that. Have a credit union that you already have built a relationship with, okay? Don't wait until it's time for you to want to buy a new car. If your car is already tearing up and you know your credit is not that good, why would you wait? You need to already have a credit union that you have a direct deposit going into every time you get paid. You're using their services, and therefore, when you need a car, if that car break down on you or whatever, and you need a car, you can run into your credit union and say, hey, I got to get another car. I need to do some rate shopping here. And they'll be able to pre-approve you and say, hey, based on the income that we see coming in here, we can approve you for X amount of dollar. All you have to do is go and get your car or go look for your car. So having the prior knowledge of what you can do will save you from the predatory lenders out there. And they won't have to have somebody shopping your credit all over the place. And the credit bureaus don't care if your credit is turned 10 different times, because they're charging every financial company that's pulling your credit. Okay, so they making money every time you get an inquiry, every time you get an inquiry, every time you get an inquiry. Okay, while they shopping your credit around. I want y'all to know one thing about me. I don't do credit repair, because to me, I want to teach you guys how to fish, okay? That's where you will always eat. If I do credit repair and delete items off your credit, or remove late payments, or remove inquiries and all that, then I'm not teaching you financial sense, okay? I'm not teaching you the real game of money. I'm not teaching you that. I'm teaching you that you can go out and buy stuff that you can't afford, and all you gotta do is get it wiped off, and then you can do it again. So I'm only giving you fish for one day, but you're going to be hungry again the next day. So when you get your credit repair and you don't learn anything about financial management, then guess what you're doing? You're doing yourself a disservice, because you're going to get right back into the same slump with late payments and all the things that you knew you couldn't afford while you was trying to get your credit fixed, okay? My program that I'm coming up with here in September, guys, is going to be a credit readiness program. Okay, and in this program, it is for people who are ready to get their finances in check. Okay, I'm not doing credit repair, so do not email me about credit repair. I don't do credit repair. You're gonna have to talk to somebody else about that. I need to get with the people, I need to connect with the people who are wanting to get out of debt and build financial wealth. So when you build a financial wealth, you have your credit card utilizations down, because you're paying your bills off, right? You have more money showing available. Therefore, you get great interest rates on products. No matter what it is, you could go into any financial institution, whether it's a bank or a credit union, you're gonna still get the best rates, because on that credit profile and that credit score, it's gonna come together, and all those numbers are gonna be lined up. You're gonna have the money in your savings. You're gonna have emergency funding, okay? You're not gonna be robbing Peter to pay Paul to be able to survive, okay? That's what I teach. That is what my program is, that's gonna come out in September. So if that's something that you're interested in, you need to email me today so I can put you on my VIP list, and it's called ready@starrknowscredit.com. Email me at ready@starrknowscredit.com to be put on my VIP list. So when I drop this credit readiness program and my mentorship for this, you will be in position to be the first in line to get this awesome program that I'm going to put together for you guys, okay? Because I don't want you no longer to have to pay more for credit. I can't tell you the countless of people that since this channel has blown up that has emailed me, since I've been on the 850 Club Credit with Calvin Russell, has hit me up and they're just drowning in debt. But yet they're still trying to get more debt. They're still trying to get credit cards with Navy Fed and Penn Fed and Andrews and all these different credit unions. But you can't afford what you already have. You are one step away from being in bankruptcy. Or either you've already been in bankruptcy and you haven't learned anything from that bankruptcy. Or you've already had collections removed and you still, it's like a repetitive cycle that you have not, you're on this hamster wheel that you cannot get off of because you have not stopped. You have not pushed the brakes and said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I got to get my finances on track. Once you get the finances on track, guys, I'm telling you, the offers for different credit products will overwhelm you. You'll be turning them down left and right, left and right, left and right. You'll be turning them down. You won't even want them, okay? I tell the truth. I can't tell you how many times they done sent me this in the mail for the American Express Business Platinum. They done emailed it to me several times. They keep sending them to me in the mail. Chase the same way. I'm telling you guys, once you get everything in financial shape, you don't have to apply. They'll be coming for you. Okay? You are already be ready with credit. Okay? That's the goal. That's the goal on this channel on Starr Knows Credit. It's about getting you guys ready where they chasing you and you're like, look, I don't need nothing. I'm good now. I come to y'all when I need something. That's how you get the bag. Okay. And especially people that are in business and your personal credit is not good. Do you really and truly think that a bank is going to give you money for your business and business credit? They give really large lines, right? If you cannot manage your personal credit, if you have not figured out how to manage your personal credit and know how to navigate your personal finances, how are you going to run a successful business with that same mindset of how you have conducted your finances on the personal side? You're going to be bankrupt in your business too. You're going to be bankrupt on both ends of the spectrum. That's why you're having a hard time getting business credit, because you have not learned the financial responsibility on the personal side. And banks and credit bureaus, they know this. They don't mind turning you down and getting them increase because they already know they're going to still get money. They're going to still get money because that bank had to pull your credit. That bank had to pull your credit, so the credit bureau is still getting paid. When that bank do give you a credit card or give you a loan or personal loan or whatever, and they charge you 18, 20, 25% interest rate and you use it, you carry your balance, they already know, okay, this person is not good with money and we're going to make money off of them. Look at these industries for what they are. They are businesses. And it's your business to make sure that you have your finances in the most tip-top shape that you can have it in. Therefore, you're not paying more for anything. You're not paying deposits on utilities that you don't have to. Your car insurance rates is going to go down if your credit is good. When you have to go and get apartments or any type of thing, you're going to go in there with confidence because all your boxes are going to check. Not just somebody deleting a repossession or deleting this and deleting that and fixing this and fixing that on your credit, and then you go and get something and then you haven't learned to be responsible. So what you're going to do, you're going to max those credit cards out, you're going to miss payments, you're going to miss car payments, you're going to do the same cycle again until you learn how to be responsible with your finances. So again, email me at ready@starrknowscredit.com to be on my VIP list. This program is coming out next month in September, guys. If y'all want to end 2023 strong, I'm talking about putting it in there, putting in this work, then you need to get in my mentorship program that is going to be coming out next month if you are serious about this. If you're not serious about this, do not email me, because all the emails that's coming in my inbox, a lot of y'all are not serious about getting right. Okay. And I don't have time. Time is something that we cannot get back. You can get back money. You can get back a whole bunch of things, but time, once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. And I don't have time to waste on people that are not serious. So do not email me at starrknowscredit@gmail.com if you're not serious about getting everything together. Okay, I'm not fixing your credit just for you to go out and mess it up again. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna, in my videos that I tell y'all about these hacks to get to these credit unions with the high limits, it's not for you to mess your credit up. Okay, it's not for that. That's not what those videos are for. They're informative, educational videos so that you will know the things that are available out there if you did not know, okay? You could have already been a member and had no clue that your credit union did this. You could already be a member at Navy and did not know that you need to do a relationship to be able to get lending from them whenever you need stuff. So those videos are for educational purposes, not for you to run up a bag and not pay them. That's not what it's for. Okay, I can't tell you how many people has emailed me and say, okay, I didn't pay Navy Fed and I owe them $50,000 and all these thousands of dollars and I put them in my bankruptcy. Do you think that they would lend to me again? Well, I'm gonna ask you this question. And I just wanted, and this is not trying to make nobody feel stupid or nothing, but just, okay, take yourself. If you lend somebody $50,000 and they didn't pay you back, would you lend them $50,000 again? Would you even give them $1 if they didn't pay you back? I just want you to answer that question. Would you do it? And if you would do it, then try it again with the same bank that you done stiffed. You can try it again. There's an exception to every rule. But I just want you guys to know that y'all got to get ready. You got to get ready. You got to make sure that you got all the boxes checked. So when you go to lenders, you're not worrying about being denied. You're not worried about all that. I just don't want to see anybody struggling because they don't know how to manage the debt they already have. You talking to me, a majority of the people that has talked to me, I've told you guys, y'all don't need no more credit. You don't need to be trying to get in Navy Fed or Penn Fed to get more credit. You need to manage the credit you already have. If you already 50% overutilization, why you need another credit card? You can't pay the one you got. You can't. You need to be trying to pay down the ones you have to build your credit score back up. That's what you need to do. Because if you get approved for another credit card, what's going to stop you from maxing that one over 50% of utilization? What's going to stop it? Because you haven't learned anything. So I just want you guys to notice that these banks, these credit bureaus, they make money off of you, okay? And they don't care. They make money off of you. So that's why I preach to credit unions, guys, not for you to go out there and continue to make bad money choices, but to make sure that you have a credit bureau that's not in your pocket to these predatory banks that don't care. Then you see the stuff that's going on with Bank of America, with the fake accounts, not giving people rewards and all type of stuff, and Wells Fargo. These banks don't care. It's about the money. It's about that dollar. It's about their shareholders and not about you as a customer. Okay, I'm gonna link another video down in my description on how Chase didn't give this lady her money back, and she was a business owner, $160,000 because somebody frauded her and she thought that they were the people. That's why you got to get yourself into a real financial institution that's going to look out for you, okay? Not somebody that's trying to take your money, that don't care, all right? Because if you get this high interest rate card and it come back to the dealership, whatever, guess what they're going to do? They're going to clean it up and put it back on the lot and sell it to somebody else. They don't care. It's going to be you that's going to be stuck, okay? Let me get off the soapbox. I love you guys. That's why I'm going in. So if you like this video, please, please, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know. And if you are ready to stop the credit fixing and really trying to get financial management and get yourself on track. I preach this because I had to do it myself. I did it. Look at some of my videos. I had to do the same work that I'm telling you guys, so that's how I know it worked, all right? Like I said, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing. Leave me a comment, and I'm going to be back with y'all with another video again. Email me if you want to get on the VIP list. I love you for real. Peace.